Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to finally get started on my very first design team project for LineDotArrow, and this video today is going to be part one of my little craft with me series. I'm not sure yet how many videos I'm gonna film because I'm not gonna do the entire journal on camera because it might take a while, so I'll do part of it on camera and then part of it on off camera, and then I'll just show you what I've done in the since the last video. So I've had a few ideas for this first project, and of course I'm gonna make a journal because I love making junk journals. And today I finally made up my mind, and I'm going to make a journal with a file folder, like one of those Manila folders. I have like these two left. I thought I had a whole bunch of them. I probably have them somewhere, but I don't know where. But yeah, so these were both the ones that have the tab in the middle, and I'm just going to show you what I've done so far. What I did is I measured the middle of the tab, and then I just cut it down so it's 8.5 inches tall, the whole thing. So I measured 4¼ inches here and cut it with my trimmer, and then 4.5 inches here and cut it with my trimmer on over here. And then I had this, and what I wanted to do is so this will be the closure, oh well, the cover. So it's going to be like this, and then I'm going to sew in the signature here on this side. But what I like a lot is that you have the tab here, but you can still open, like flip it open, and there's some other stuff here, and then you open it. I can add like pockets and stuff, like flips, and then you have some nice paper here, and then over here, and then in here we would have the signature. So I printed, because this now is, let me get my ruler, so it's 8.5 inches tall, about 8.5, teeny tiny bit smaller, and then it's about 6 inches, gonna be 6 inches wide, and the spine is, I think, 1/2 inch. Yep, 1/2 inch. And this, there's like no science behind it. It doesn't have to be oops, sorry, I touched the camera. It doesn't have to be exact. I just wanted it to be like the 8.5, and actually, yeah, 8.5, because all the papers that I printed. Didn't I already fold one? I thought I already folded one. Oh no, I didn't. Because the papers I printed from the Treasures of Nature are A4 size, and because I don't use A4 size, I use the letter size, they fill the whole length of the page, but not the whole width. So they are less than 8 inches, which would makes them perfect to fit into an 8.5 inch. Yeah, so this is a little less than 8 inches, and then this is a little less than 8.5 inches. So this should be perfectly fit in here perfectly. So you see I have some space on the top and the bottom. Okay, and then I just fold it. So I have this, I know it's hard to see because it's yellow and yellow. I have this flap, and then I folded this flap over. So because I just wanted this part here, that's flippy part. And my plan and what I want to do today is I'm gonna cover the front and the back and this side with some printed papers from the collection. And I also want to put an eyelet in here, so I can add or attach a ribbon or a piece of lace or something as a closure. Okay, so because these are too short, I printed sorry, my stuff is falling down. I printed the 4 images that I want to use on the outside of my journal. I put those images in, I use Adobe InDesign, and I just increase the size so it is like over 8.5 inches by 6.25. So I just needed it to be more than 8.5, so it would cover the entire height. And what I want to do is I want that image with the owl cover this flap, so the owl sits right in here where this tab goes out. I thought that would be neat. So that's what I'm gonna put, where I'm gonna put this. And I think this part is gonna be covered by this, because I love the dictionary pages and the plant. And because the owl is like the main attraction, it's the focal point on the cover, I didn't want this to distract too much. So that's why I just have this page on here. Then on the back, I think I'm gonna do this one. And then on the inside of this one, I'm gonna use this one. Again, because the owl is gonna sit over here and you're gonna see a little bit of this page here, so it'll just be like this and it won't be too distracting. Okay, so I have never made anything like this, or this thing, I've never done this. I've made some other smaller journals. Actually, let me get one and I can show you. Okay, so these are little journals that are also made from manila folders, and this one is actually my favorite. I'm just gonna show you real quick. I also use an eyelet to hold the ribbon, and you just flip this open, have one little signature. It's not really a junk journal, it's more like a notebook. Second signature, and third signature. So I just like things that you fold together, and there's lots of flips and flops, not flops. I know I say that every time. Flip thingies and pockets and stuff. So it's very interactive. That's my goal for this journal. So, and I have a video, I believe, for how I did this one. If I don't forget, I will link to it up here somewhere. Okay, let's put these to the side and get started on this, because I have a lot to do for this project. So first challenge is, let me get all these out of the way. The first challenge is, how am I going to fit this, or make this fit on here? How do I line it? So what I do, I usually, I just eyeball it. I'm holding it up to my light right now, and I'm trying to see how I want that. And I already see that it's not gonna work the way I want it to work, because the owl is too far down and not up. So it's gonna get cut off, which is a bummer. Bummer. That's exactly not what I wanted. I could cut another one where the tab is higher up, but I kind of want it centered. So I'm gonna see if there's a page that would work better. The hummingbird is too wide. This one is too wide as well, and it faces out, but I want it to face in because it's gonna sit on this side and it should face this way. So yeah, it's the owl is pretty much my best bet. I could also use a background paper and then just cut the owl out. How about we do that? Can we fit this? I might do that actually. So there's a paper, a background paper. I really like that green that the owl's on. I mean, this is also nice. No, I want the one with the owl. So, now, challenge. Let's see how wide this is with the flap. It's about 2 inches, a little more than 2 3/4. So, not gonna work. Wondering if I can print this taller. Maybe I'll print that bigger. Yeah, I'm still gonna have the owl in here. Okay, I have an idea. So for now, I'm just gonna try to put this on here, and if I don't like it, I will change the plan and cut the owl out and see where I get. Okay, so what I usually do, I look through the paper, like I hold it up to the light, and I look through it. Actually, let me cut the bottom off real quick. Oh, I gotta get my cutter. Ugh. I was cutting something on the floor earlier and I did not put my cutter back. Okay, so let's cut the bottom off first so we can actually line it up with the bottom edge of this thing. Ooh, how long am I feeling? Oh, I start over. Okay, and then once I know where I want it, I'll flip it over. Ah, that's such a bummer. Or I could print it out even bigger. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's gonna look okay. Sorry if you only see this right now. I have to look through the. Okay, I think this could work. So I'm trying to hold it right there, and I'm gonna draw a line. If I can find my pencil, maybe I'll just use my pen. Just draw the line where I want to glue it. Okay, and this is where I'm gonna glue it. So wish me luck. So you see there's two score lines. It was because I had to adjust my spine. So I actually moved it over a little bit. So you're not going to see the score lines because I'm going to cover the entire thing up with paper. So actually I shouldn't. I want to. Okay. I'm struggling. Okay, I know what I want to do. Oh, I already opened my glue and I just put my hand in it. Okay, so we need glue on here. I just had a hair tie fall out of, like, I had a ponytail and the hair tie fell out and it went down, like, in my shirt. I was like, what just fell down on the inside of my shirt? That was a little creepy, but phew, I'm glad it was just a hair tie and nothing with legs. Okay, so I have to put lots and lots of glue on this, and I have to line these shorter. Oh, I gotta be careful because I want it this way. Okay, so I have to line the shorter end up with this. Sorry if it doesn't make sense to you guys. I will try to explain it a little better once it's actually on there. Okay, so I'm lining my edge up with the line that I just drew, but because I want my paper to actually extend a little, so we don't see like the edge of the paper or the cardstock, you'll see what I mean later. So I'm just gonna glue some more on here. I should have trimmed some of that off because I don't need all of it. I just need a little bit. Doesn't even have to be straight. And then I'm just gonna glue this too. Okay, now let's see if we did it right. Oops, ugh. Glue everywhere. So let's cut this out. And if you're hearing the fan, it's my heater, space heater under the desk because it's cold. And I need to warm up because after our daughter went to bed, my husband and I went outside so I could drive my new remote control truck for the very first time outside. I had a headlamp on so I could actually see where I'm going. So I was going test driving through the snow and ice and frozen over our little frozen stream and under our bridge, and it was fun. What did I do with my small scissors? Did I not bring them downstairs? Oh, I didn't bring them downstairs. Okay, there's my hair tie. Let's just use these scissors. Yeah, so, and it's pretty cold out. So that's not too bad. I wish the owl would be more up here and sitting in here, but it is what it is. I'll just work with what I have for now. If I really don't like it, I can always cover it up, but I think it's gonna be fine. Okay, so once this is trimmed and looks pretty, come on. Okay, get rid of this stuff. So now I'm gonna score this. Let me get my scoreboard. It doesn't really matter, like, I don't have a measurement, I just score where I already folded earlier when I came up with this thing. And here is our cover. I think that's not too bad. Isn't this? Oh yeah, so it's actually good that the owl is a little over there because I'm gonna put my eyelet here, and maybe I'll put a flower or something like a, yeah, I could do that. So here we go, first part done. So now you see why I glued this over here, because I'm gonna glue another paper here, but I didn't want you to be able to see the yellow of the manila folder on this edge. So now if I glue a paper here, you will just see this paper. So it's all in the details. And if you have any questions about how I do stuff or why I do it, you can leave a comment and leave me a comment and I'll try to answer your questions. Okay, so here I'm going to align. I'm gonna line this edge with this. So let me trim out this real quick. Yeah. And I'm still gonna use the same pages on the inside, even though I already used some of them on the outside cover. And I'm also gonna use a bunch of book pages and papers that I got yesterday when I looked through the old house. So once you see this video, I think it's like 2 or 3 videos before this one where I show you all the things I got. Okay. Excellent. Probably could have cut all those before, but I wasn't exactly sure what how I was gonna do it. So I have a choice. I can either, I think I might trim this off up here. Yes, I'm gonna do that. So this is gonna be a very, very different junk journal from my usual journals, because the other 2 little ones I showed you earlier weren't really junk journals, which is little notebooks. But this one, I'm still gonna make a junk journal out of it. So here, I won't fold this over because I can't because of this. But I think because this is not a fold, it might not be too bad if you see a little bit of this. But here, like if it's a fold, like here, it's thicker, so you would see a lot more of the yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here, but this one will fold over here to the back. So let's put a whole bunch of glue on this. Actually, I can just do it this way. And I recommend that you use either glue stick or maybe tape runner because the wet glue, depending on what paper you print on, I think the wet glue might make it just too wrinkly. I have not tried it. I have not tried wet glue on this paper that I'm using now, but this works just fine. Sorry if I'm not in the frame. I'm just gonna stick this on here. And I'm gonna go over here. And you want to make sure that you go all the way into the corners and around this cutout. And I think with this, because I've never done anything like it, I'm just coming up with things as I go, because I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet. I have like a vision. I know what it's supposed to look like in the end, but I mean, many paths lead to the destination, so we will see. Let's see if this... muy bien. Okay. All right. So now I'll just have to put some more glue down here so this will stick. Oops, I folded it. That's okay because it's going to be covered up anyway. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna wait a little bit with this the scoring for it to dry, because I'm afraid that it might shift, or, well, actually it's already, that's fine, I can already fold it. I don't even have to score it. Okay, and then there's the other one. So, and because I that's weird. Oh, I didn't cut it. I was like, why is this taller than the other one? Because I didn't cut it off. I will use this part as the signature, the spine of the signature, because I'm gonna sew it on this side, not on this side, because the open book's like this. Okay, so let me trim this off down here. Oh, that heater on my feet feels so good. I have a cat that's trying really hard to get into my room right now, but I'm ignoring because I'm crafting now. Okay, so this is the cover of our journal. So I also have to put this one on and then this one. So where's my other two papers? This one accidentally printed on both sides. I'm like, wait, I heard my printer print 2 pages, but only one came out, and I realized it printed on both sides. But I didn't want that. So now, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this edge. Oh no, I don't know. Well, I guess I can put the back on. So now I have to line this one up with this fold, and I'm gonna go over this. So let me cut this out. Let me cut both of them out. And the nice thing with digital papers is you can print them out bigger or smaller. You don't have to like always use the exact same size. So you're a lot more flexible compared to when you buy scrapbook paper. You just have that like 12 by 12 or 8 by 8 or 6 by 8, 6 by 6 paper. But with digitals, you can always change the size. Whether it's in the printer settings where you can like, you usually print at 100%, you can print like well, if you have bigger paper, you can, or you can just say, hey, only print at 50% or print at 75%. So you could make a small journal. Like I have my those old antique books that I got yesterday. They're like just this small, so I could technically print out. Oh, there comes the other hair tie in my shirt. I could technically print them out, the digital kits in small, and just put them in the journal, in the small journal. Alrighty, so let's see. Oh, I love these pages. These are so pretty. Here we go. All right, let's see. What do I want? Yeah, so I'm gonna... Oh my gosh, it doesn't even fit. I thought it was gonna be wide. I might have to print. You know what? Because I forgot that I'm gonna have a tab. Oh no, I don't like it. I have to print this again and print it bigger. Oh, bummer. Let me do this real quick. Okay. Oops. Printer's printing and I just kicked my space heater. So I'm gonna do this one first. This way. Oh, it's upside down. Ugh. Does it matter if it's upside down? Man, I wish something would work out. Ugh. So this is the fold. This is the fold. This is the fold. And I kind of don't want this on the back though, even though it's perfect. It fits perfectly on the back. Maybe I'll do it, put it on the back. Well, I'm already printing the other one. Do I like the owl with this? Or do I want the owl on this? Okay. Okay, so this is bigger now. Ooh, very much bigger. Too big. I guess. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna not do it this way. I'm gonna put this one on here. Let's do lots of gluing again. See, it's all trial and error, and I'm just going, I'm just experimenting. And I feel like when you're a design team where you make like greeting cards, it's a lot easier to just prepare, like make one and then you show this to your viewers and then you can say, okay, now we're gonna make one together. But with the whole journal, that's a little different because you're not gonna make well, maybe some other people, but I don't have the time to make two of the exact same journals. So that's why you get to experiment with me. Now, let's glue this, line this up here. And with the tab. And down here. All right. Now we gotta cut this out again. Tiny scissors, where are you hiding? I really love how Nathalie from LineDotArrow makes her journals, because it's like you look at, maybe it's because it's on camera, but you look at them and they're like, I don't even know where to look first because they're like, everything is so beautiful and so cool, and like I just want to dive into those journals or those books and explore. And when I make them, like, I don't know. It's maybe because I make my journals and my books differently, so I definitely like her style. And if you haven't looked at her videos, you should totally watch some of them. And that's not because I'm on her design team. I'm not saying it because I'm on her design team. I'm saying this because I think her stuff is really cool. That's why I'm on her design team, because I admire her. Yeah. So once we got this one on here, or cut off, then we're gonna put the back on, and then the outside is done. So I'm gonna not fold this for right now because it's still gluing, or drying, not gluing. So now, well, actually I have to fold this because I need to know where I'm gonna line the paper up. This lovely fits perfectly, well, almost perfectly, onto the back. Ta-da! Wow, it's like I measured it. I did measure it. Neat. Okay, so lots and lots of glue again. I wonder if I should put some of this on the edges. Well, that's not really the edge. My ATG gun. Just want to make sure that it really stays on there. Probably don't have to do this. The glue stick is enough, and now this is all wrinkled up and makes. Let's take this off. That wasn't a good idea. Alrighty, so let's put this on. There's so many things you can do or make from those manila folders. I should probably not glue on like mat. So I just love creating with them. And if you're in the States, I think you can get a 10-pack at Dollar Tree for $1, which is great. Because I use those for crafting. I'm not going to use like the super expensive ones. Why spend a lot of money if Dollar Tree has it for $1, right? And I'm gluing. Oh, there we go. That was a dog hair. I don't know why I have so much dog hair on. Now it's. Oh my goodness. Where is this coming from? My dog's not even here. Okay, trash. Let's see if we can actually figure out. This goes this way. Ugh. Oh, this is not even all the way on the edge. Ugh, I'm full of glue. There's no glue up here. I put so much glue on it, it's hard to believe that there's actually a spot that doesn't have glue. Alright. Yes, we're still filming. We're still in the frame. Lovely, lovely. And now I can trim this piece off. But I'm gonna let it dry for a second. And I can probably fold the second fold here. And then this one be a nice cardstock. What did I do with my bone folder? Yeah, because if you fold it or crease it before, or score it before it's dry, it can make, like, the paper can lift off the cardstock or the manila folder and make those weird waves and not stick. Like here. So I'm gonna just make sure this is all in there really well. So this is the front, and this is the back. And then you open this, and I don't know yet exactly what I'm gonna put in here. Maybe just regular, like, brown paper or something. Okay, so let's cut this piece off. I hope I can get it straight. Yeah. And I'm also gonna distress the edges. Because you know me, I need to distress. De-stress, right? Ugh. Not good at cutting, right? I should probably use my, let's see if I can use my X-Acto knife. Do I have it here? Oh, I brought it back downstairs. Huh. Nope, I didn't. It's somewhere and I'm not seeing it, so this has to do, which is not good. What else can I use? Can I use my, I know I shouldn't, but I can try this thing. Ooh. Oh no, I cut into my spine. I guess we're gonna cover that with lace. This is how not to do it. Nah, that's fine. Not too bad. So I probably should have had a, paper that was longer to make it easier. Or I don't know. There's no good way to do this. And now I'm ruining this. I'm gonna put some lace on the back to cover this because I'm just breaking it, as you can see. Alrighty, so this is going to be our journal, and then I can probably put a eyelet in there. What do we have? What color do I want? Like the bronze one? Are these smaller? I feel like these are smaller than these. Oh, these are just longer. I like that color. So let's use that color. So I bought this set on Amazon. Comes like with the hammer thing. But I used my crocodile. However, even though it's supposed to be the same size as the eyelets that came with my crocodile, it's not. This is a tiny bit bigger than the hole that the crocodile makes, which is frustrating because I have to like really push this through the card stuff. Let's see if I have the color in here that I want. No, I don't. That's too bad. Okay, so you will see now how this works. I can put 2 on there, or I can put 1. I'm going to put 1 in the middle. I got to figure out what the middle is. Measure, measure, measure. Okay, so this thing is about 3 and 3.5, 3. Okay, so 3.5. It's 1.75 plus one of those things. I'm not good at measuring with inches, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. Does this look like a center? Yes. Just go for it. We've punched the hole, and this is supposed to fit through the hole, but it doesn't. I actually have to be like, push it through, and then it like breaks it a little bit. So, and then I am going to squish this And here's our eyelid. Ta-da! Neat. So now I could find a ribbon or seam binding. Oh, maybe I have something in my collection that's not long enough. That's weird, but I like the colors. Oh, it's like, oh, it's silk. Oh, there's another round one, but it looks very small. Oh, ooh, it even has gold in it. What the heck? I might use this. It's like a little reddish, brownish. Huh, that could work. And I like that it has gold in it too. So I could either tie this here and then just wrap this around, or I could, ugh, there's some fuss flying around trying to attack me. Or we could just go through this and tie a knot here. Maybe I'll do that. And then we can attach a charm. So, okay, I think I might go with this. Yay! So, this is all I'm gonna film for today. And I'm gonna work a little more on this off camera, and then in my next video I will show you the progress, and then we can start adding pockets and flaps and things. Okay, so thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you like what I've done so far, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!